Hello, friends. Welcome to this gentle evening yoga stretching class where we'll be opening up the hips, the lower back, as well as creating space along the inner seams and the backs of the legs. Before we get into today's lying down practice, let's take a moment to collect ourselves. Find a comfortable position. Close your eyes. And if you like, you can rest one palm on your belly and the other atop of your heart. Allow yourself to feel your connection to this moment, to feel your connection to the breath, to the body. Give yourself permission to acknowledge whatever it is that you're feeling right now. From this space of loving awareness, let us commence this gentle practice with 3 nourishing breaths. Inhale and exhale. Let it go. Twice more. You might choose to set an intention for your practice this evening. Perhaps it's a feeling, a state of awareness that you'd like to cultivate, or maybe it's something that you choose to let go of. This could be something as simple as continuing to return to the rhythm of your breath. Or maybe it's giving yourself permission to detach from any unwholesome thoughts or emotions. Maybe you choose no intention. Perhaps you'd rather simply allow the practice to unfold as it is. Know that that's okay as well. Begin to gently blink your eyes open, release your arms, perhaps take a few shoulder rolls here. Either seated, cross-legged, or having your feet out in front of you, let's take a few rounds of cat and cow. On your inhalation, open your chest, lengthen your spine. Exhale, round your spine, stretch the back of your neck. Twice more. Notice the gentle release for your back body. On your next exhalation, keep your spine rounded. And from here you can begin to walk your hands down your legs as we begin to lower down onto our backs. You might like to walk your heels in slightly closer towards your glutes. Feel the solidity and the support of Mother Earth beneath you. From here, begin to hug your knees in towards your chest. Interlace your fingers around your shins Begin to gently sway from side to side. Notice the spaciousness that this creates in and around the lower back. Perhaps you already feel a release for your hips. And you can continue with this movement, otherwise resting your palms atop of your knees. Begin to scoop your knees, your thighs, out in opposite directions. Circle them around, join your knees together, and then hug your knees in towards the chest. You might like to swap the direction of these movements, or continue in the same direction. Slow down your movements. Lower your left foot onto the earth. Cross your right ankle atop of your left thigh. Perhaps staying here is enough for you, resting your arms on the earth. Or if you like, you can guide your legs in towards your chest, perhaps interlace your fingers around your left shin or the underside of your left thigh. Soften your shoulders and your arms. Relax your throat. Soften your face, your jaw. Begin to notice the sensations around your right hip, your right glutes. You're welcome to stay in supine pigeon pose. Otherwise, on your next breath, use the support of your hands to help cross your right knee in front of your left knee. From here, you can grab a hold of the outer edges of your feet, your legs, or your ankles, and begin to draw your knees in close to the chest as you spread your feet, your legs out in opposite directions. Continue to press your lower back down towards the mat. Guide your breath towards the outer seams of your hips, of your thighs. Offer yourself one nourishing breath here. Inhale and exhale. Gently uncross your legs. Return both soles of the feet to the earth. Take a moment to observe whether there are any noticeable differences between the left and right legs. And let's cross the left ankle atop of the right thigh. From here, go ahead and cross your left ankle atop of your right thigh and come into your expression of pigeon pose, Supta Kapotasana. Allow yourself to soften into this posture with every subsequent breath. Offer yourself one nourishing breath. Inhale and exhale. Again, you have the option to rest in pigeon, or let's come into supine cow face pose, Supta Gomukhasana. This time crossing the left knee in front of the right knee. Offer yourself one nourishing breath here. Inhale and exhale. Whichever posture you are in, let's gently uncross the legs. And you can hug your right knee in towards the chest. Extend your left leg onto the mat. You might choose to create some gentle movements with your right foot, your right ankle. You're welcome to stay here, or we'll come into our half happy baby, Ardha Ananda Balasana. And gently guide your right knee towards your right armpit. Use your right hand to grab a hold of the outer seam of your foot, or perhaps your big toe. And continue to lower your knee towards the earth as you press your heel skywards. You might like to rest your left palm atop of your left hip just to ensure that that leg stays grounded. And now you can either keep a bend in that knee, or if you prefer, you can straighten your right leg out to the side. Noticing a deep opening for the inner thighs, as well as the hamstrings. Offer yourself one nourishing breath here, guiding your breath towards your right hip, your right leg. If you had your leg extended, gently rebend your right knee. And from here, use the support of your left hand to gently guide your right knee across the body. If you like, you can reach your right arm out at shoulder height, coming into a supine spinal twist, or supine Lord of the Fishes, Supta Ardha Matsyendrasana. Let's ease our way out of this spinal twist. Hug your left knee in towards the chest, extend your right leg onto the mat, and we'll find wind relieving pose on the other side. Again, maybe finding some ankle rotations. You're welcome to hang out here in this posture. We'll come into our half happy baby. If you did so on the other side, you might choose to lengthen your left leg out to the side and doing your best to keep your right glutes on the mat if you choose to do so. Guide your breath towards any regions of the body that feel particularly sensitive. On your next breath, gently rebend your left knee. Use the support of your right hand to guide your leg across the body, perhaps turning your gaze to the left. Notice the sensations along the outer seam of your left hip, your left thigh. Feel the spaciousness created around the lower back. Offer yourself one nourishing breath here. Inhale and exhale. On your next breath, hug both knees in towards the chest, and we'll come into a full expression of happy baby. If you prefer, you can keep your knees where they are, Otherwise, separate both knees towards both armpits, grab onto a region of the body that feels somewhat comfortable. And you can keep your knees bent, or if you'd like to get deep into the backs of your legs, feel free to extend your legs out in opposite directions. If it makes it more accessible, know that you could always place your palms along the inner seams of your thighs or perhaps your calf muscles. Continue to guide your tailbone towards the earth. Breathe. Gently hug both knees in towards the chest, and we'll come into a butterfly pose. Lowering the soles of your feet down. Maybe staying here is enough for you, or you can join your feet together. Open your knees out to the side. Relax your hips. If you like, you can place one palm on the belly and the other atop of your heart. Feel the movement of breath circulating throughout your experience. You might like to take the next few breaths, the next few moments, to support you in solidifying your intention for this practice. You're welcome to stay here in supine bound angle. When you're ready, begin to gently close off your hip joints. Return the soles of your feet to the earth, release your arms. Perhaps turn your head and your neck from side to side, finding a gentle release. Gently roll over onto one side and find a comfortable seated position of your choice. Lengthen your spine, roll the shoulders back and down. And give to yourself permission to honor your practice, to honor the brilliance and beauty of your body, of your breath. On your next inhalation, reach your arms skywards, palms together. Exhale, guide your hands down towards your heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining this gentle stretching yoga class. I look forward to practicing again with you soon.